Welcome to Midwest Paranormal Presents Paranormal Soup. I'm your host, Jason Bland, and tonight is ITC Collective Night. Now, people on Late Night in the Midlands radio network that we're streaming live to, and we're streaming live to Facebook Live as well. For people new to the show, ITC Collective Night is instrumental transcommunication. What that means is we're going to use apps, spirit boxes. I have all these people from the Paranormal Soup team that experiment with live ITC experiments. Jamie D., Rob Autry, Bill Padera, or Bill Perry, as most people know him, are in the panel with us, our regular Paranormal Soup team, and also Jeffrey Chan on live video. But we have a special guest. Since we had problems with the video last week, we brought from Interface Deaf, Justin Brown. So we got Justin Brown with us tonight to experiment live. And then you can call into the show, and I'll give out all the Skype line and call-in info in just a little bit here in just a second. And, of course, I'm going to do the World Wide Web of Weird because I have some stuff I want to talk about that's been going around viral lately. All right, guys, we'll be with you in just 1 sec. Welcome to another night of Paranormal Soup, and this is ITC Collective Night. So people listen on Late Night in the Midlands, it might sound a little bit weird, especially if you cut in. So I'm going to do some reminders. But what we're doing is live spirit box, and you can call into the show tonight. There's a number of ways to do that. There's Skype lines. There's a video Skype line. That's Jeffrey on Video Engineer there. We'll take care of it. It's Soup Live Chat 800 live chat. That is the video Skype line ID. And then there's two audio only lines. It's OOJBLAND00. Or there's also a Paranormal Soup J Bland ID on Skype. And then you can call in too. It should work. Last week I forgot to turn it on for anybody who tried calling in. It's 219 888-230-4444. And we'll share those in the chat rooms. There's 2 chat rooms tonight, of course. We're on Facebook Live. And then there's the chat room if you go to latenightinthemidlands.com. There's a chat room on there for mobile devices or off a computer. You can chat. Join us there. Jamie's in both chats for me. It's hard for me to keep track of chat. But Jamie, hopefully you'll remind me of that tonight. And then, of course, let's get to our great panel we have here. Already see Mr. Autry there. How you doing tonight, Rob? Ready for some live spirit box with us tonight? And we got Jamie D as well. Oh yeah, it's been a while. It's been a while since I had all 3 of you guys together and Jeff. And of course, got Jamie D. How you doing tonight, Jamie?
Doing good. Excited for some live experimenting tonight.
I know you were.
Glad to have everybody.
And then Bill, who was with me at the Live Spirit Circle event with Katrina Cooper and Rick Bunch. Nice to see you again. We had to finally meet in person.
Yeah, no kidding. That was a whole lot of fun.
Yeah, and Bill came to my house with gifts, I tell you. He came in with a Star Wars bag. I thought he got something for my son. That's what everybody always comes to my house with a Star Wars bag and like, here you go for Dean. But it was for us. Dean was a little disappointed, but he's a spoiled brat. He could be disappointed. But this is a couple of things he got me. If you can see it, might be hard to see with the light, but this is the crystal skull he got for my wife here. This is beautiful. It's hard for me to hold it and give it justice. And then he got one little one for me, but I love it.
Got the small one.
Yeah, but it's really clear. I really love this. So, and then I got to hold his actual crystal skulls. That was awesome. Like, one weighed more than a bowling ball. The thing was heavy. You'd probably take somebody out. So thank you, Bill. That was awesome. It was really great to meet you. And then lastly with us right now is, of course, Justin Brown from Interface Death. Oh, totally butchering that. How you tonight, Justin?
I'm a little tired, but I'm doing well, and appreciate you having me back.
Yeah, sorry about last week. People, last Sunday we had Justin's team on, and the audio is there. I got to get a video editor so I can put up at least a video link in that so people can listen to the show. But we lost all the video. There was a problem with XSplit. So I invited Justin back. Anybody else from Interface Stuff that want to come on to experiment with us tonight, since we kind of didn't get to see them if anybody missed the show that night. So thank you, Justin, for coming on. And for people to know, Interface Stuff is based out of Ohio, and your guys' website is interfacedeath.com. Is it?
No, interfacedeath.net and .com and yeah.
So it's all those. Type in Interface Death and you will find them. All right. Well, let's get to what I always love. Our great video engineer, Jeff, is waiting patiently. Let's go ahead and roll into the World Wide Web of Weird. Tonight on the World Wide Web of Weird, we're going to start with UFO. This one I thought was really cool. There's no video. It's actually a picture of it you're going to see here. This is right out of Canada. I'm probably going to butcher the name of this town. Oshawa photographer captures unidentified flying object. You can get this from the DurhamRegion.com. This is from June 21st, 2017. So in Oshawa, wildlife photographer Ken Rice was out shooting photos in Oshawa on June 17th when something unusual suddenly appeared in his camera lens. Wildlife photographer, I read the part, came out of nowhere, this thing, he said, who was a resident of Oshawa, who was at the marsh area near the General Motors of Canada headquarters on Colonel Sam Drive about 7:45 p.m. on June 17th, when he noticed the object off in the distance. I was walking back to my car, and I just saw something pop out of nowhere, way up high, far away in the sky, he said. I thought it was a big turkey vulture, so I just took a picture of it anyway and then kind of hovered, sat there for a minute, and then took off. After returning home, Rice took a closer look at the image and said he has no idea what it could be. A balloon wouldn't go that fast and disappear, number one, and it was too high. Nobody would be flying a kite there because it just railroad tracks and a road, and there was nobody around there. I didn't see anybody, and where did it go? He's shown the photo to several people and even posted it on Facebook. No one has been able to identify it yet. It's just really odd. I've never seen anything like it. I looked on the internet to find weather balloons and that kind of thing and see what it might be, but none of them looked anything like it, he said. You'll hear people all the time with UFO stuff, but a UFO just stands for unidentified flying object. It doesn't mean alien. And to me, it's an unidentified flying object. I don't know what it is. Well, it looks pretty alien to me. I don't know. And he said it was really high up. I mean, it looks biological to me, the way it is. Kind of reminds me like of a little bit of the Leviathan out of Farscape. Yeah, I'm a geek. But man, that is a strange UFO picture. I don't know. It doesn't look like something man-made. I don't know. It's definitely odd. All right, next up, this comes from... Yeah. This one, we're going to go to Bigfoot next. From Bigfoot Watches Fisherman Motionless. This is from Sasquatchable.com. There's not much of an article or story on this. This just comes out of East Texas. He was fishing the Trinity River, whatever this is, moving up and around until I pulled my phone out to record. That's all they really have on this right now. And I saw a lot of comments, and people were like, it's just something positioned, like a cardboard stand, or it's a fake, or it's misidentified. Well, it's blurry enough to be misidentified as it could be anything. The video, if you go find it, and anybody listening on Late Night in the Midlands Radio Network, you can find any of the videos. I don't have the picture, sadly. This is really the only video tonight. But if it is a video and you want to see it, it's up on the World Wide Web of Weird playlist on the Paranormal Soup YouTube channel. But yeah, I don't know. It just, you see like a top of something. I think it could be misidentified. This guy thought it was a Bigfoot in the video, obviously. All right, let's move on. Number 3 comes from Unexplained Mysteries. Paranormal, and this has been very viral. I've seen this pop up everywhere. Paranormal activity scares away 5 nannies. A couple in Scottish borders have struggled to find a nanny that will stay in their haunted home. With a $64,000 a year paycheck and the chance to live inside a luxurious and historic Scottish country mansion, the job might seem ideal for anyone looking to earn a living as a live-in nanny. Bizarrely, however, the couple who own the building have been struggling to find a nanny who will stay the course due to the amount of paranormal activity that has been occurring there. We have lived in our home for nearly 10 years, the couple wrote. We were told it was haunted when we bought it, but kept our minds open and decided to buy the house regardless. 5 nannies have left the role in the last year, each citing supernatural incidents as a reason, including strange noises, broken glass, and furniture moving. Despite these setbacks, however, the pair are still hoping to find someone who will stay. We haven't personally experienced any supernatural happenings, as they have been reported only while we've been out of the house, but we're happy to pay above the asking rate and feel it's important to be as upfront as possible to find the right person, they wrote. We're keen to find the perfect long-term nanny, so if you'd like to consider for this rewarding and exciting position, please get in touch with us. And I don't think they gave the contact information there, but... you wonder, if this is just like those clickbait artists, if there's real people. You would think if it's not happening while they're there, and it's happening while they're out, I wonder if the child is involved in any way. It's like, the Damien, almost, like Diaz. I can hear the music now, and this, and stuff flying through the air. I don't know, but it's my wild imagination with that story. Okay. Next up, number 4 here. This one's pretty bad. Nice little cute sheep. Well, something came from a sheep here that just doesn't look like these cute sheep. Superstitious villagers, this is from the Mirror, live in fear after sheep gave birth to a half-human, half-beast sent by the devil. Many of the 4,000 inhabitants of the farmers were convinced the bestiality and witchcraft had led to the birth of the creature. Superstitious villagers have been living in fear since sheep gave birth to this creature. I don't know, Jeff, if you can pull up that. Still seeing the sheep. There it is. Superstitious villagers have been living in fear since the sheep gave birth to this creature that was said by elders to be half human, half beast, and sent by the devil. Many of the 4,000 inhabitants and farmers of Lady Free, Eastern Province, South Africa, were convinced that the bestiality and witchcraft had led to the birth of this creature. Yuck. Panic was so severe that the Eastern Cape Department of Rural Development sent out experts to carry out tests after pictures of it spread like wildfire through the community. Chief Director of Veterinary Services Dr. Labolo Marubi admitted that at first glance, the lamb, which was born dead, did resemble a human being, but confirmed it was not part human. Dr. Marubi said, "We confirm this is not a hoax photo, but this is a severely deformed lamb that was born by a sheep in Lady Freer this week, which at a glance resembles a human form." And what I wanted to say about this is, how many of these have I had on the World Wide Web of Weird lately? I've had a ton. I mean, last week was the two-headed dolphin. I had the calf with the cyclops calf.
The three-eyed fish or something?
Yeah, I mean, there's been a lot of these like mutant things. I don't take that as a good sign. It's worth noting that the sheep, this comes from the article, has 28 pairs of chromosomes while humans have 23 pairs, which is important in dispelling the myth that a union of a sheep ovum and a human sperm could lead to the development of a viable life form. But that's what they were thinking. The deformed lamb exhibits signs that are consistent with the early fetal development that went wrong as a result of viral infection and nothing more. So it's science. That's what they say, and I believe that. Genetic. They have 28 chromosomes. We have 23. But you know what? The difference between us, it doesn't seem like, I mean, heck, we're close related to pigs. It's not as big of a difference as people think it is when you get down to the DNA of it. So who knows? I mean, I don't think somebody could actually like have a baby sheep, like some guy, doing the whatever with a sheep could have that. No, but mutations can appear like that because it's all working off the same building blocks. Okay. This next one comes from, let's see, we're on that, our New Zealand Herald. I don't know how I feel about this one as a parent. Oh, come on now. There we go. Okay, an 8-year-old girl has been made to write an apology after trying to summon up the ghost of Bloody Mary. Her mother, who was posted about the incident on social media, said her daughter went into the girls' toilet and stood in front of the mirror calling the name Bloody Mary 5 times. Her teacher at the state primary school made her stay inside during lunchtime, filling in a form about how she had infringed a school value of taking responsibility and writing that she would not do it again. It's pretty weird to make a kid miss a lunchtime for trying to summon a ghost, the mother said. Friends who saw the post on social media responded incredulously in comments such as priceless. The mother, who declined to be identified to protect her daughter, said her girl was just copying other children, and that's where it comes from. It's been going around the school, and since the start of the year, she's a kind of kid she's kind of caught on to it a bit late, she said. She was just annoyed because her teacher thought she was swearing, and she was thinking, why doesn't my teacher understand what it is? The mother said she had lost lots of issues with the school because she did not feel it was dealing appropriately with bullying, so she plans to move her children to another school. And that's what I thought, not dealing enough with bullying. I wondered if this kid was being bullied, and it's like, I'm going to call Bloody Mary, and I'm going to sick her on somebody. At 8 years old, that's the age that these kids find out about this stuff and start doing it. I mean, I think, gave her detention, I guess, whatever, made her miss her lunch. Teacher probably is like, that's evil. Scared the teacher probably. I don't know. If I walked in and a kid sitting there, a little 8-year-old saying Bloody Mary, that's kind of creepy. She probably creeped the teacher out, honestly. All right, we got this one's really sad. This one kind of breaks my heart here. This is from the Toronto Sun. Bear kills teen runner during race. Reportedly called brother while being chased. This is from the Washington Post, originally from Cindy Bohr on June 20th. Anchorage, Alaska. Patrick Cooper had already turned around after reaching the halfway point in a popular mountain race in Alaska, when he somehow veered off the trail and became lost. That's when the 16-year-old Anchorage boy encountered the black bear that would take his life in a rare predatory attack. Cooper began running, and at one point he reportedly placed a frantic call to his brother, saying he was being chased by a bear Sunday in the Robert Spur Memorial Hill Climb Race south of Anchorage. The brother notified race director Brad Prokosky, who alerted race crews to begin searching for Cooper, known as Jack. It took a couple hours for responders to locate the teen, whose body was found about a mile up the path, about 1,500 vertical feet. The bear was found at the site guarding the body. A Chugget State Park ranger shot the 250-pound bear in the face, but the animal ran away. Alaska State Troopers said the boy's remains were airlifted from the scene on Sunday. State Park staffers were scouring the area Monday looking for the bear. State Fish and Game spokesman Ken Marsh said, Sunday's attack was believed to have been a rare predatory move, not a defensive action such as when a female bear would protect her cubs, he said. It's very unusual, Marsh said, of the mauling. It's sort of like someone being struck by lightning. Later Monday, a second fatal mauling at the hands of a black bear was reported nearly 300 miles northeast of Anchorage. Officials with an underground gold mine reported a contract employee hired to take geological samples was killed and another injured in a black bear attack. No names have been released. Alaska State Troopers and federal mine officials are investigating the mauling at the Pogo mine. It's really sad, you can imagine how horrible how scared this kid had to be. I'll never forget. I watched, those shows, I Survived, whatever. I will never watch those again because there was one when it was with the bear, and this is around the I had my son. I became a father, and it's this mother's story about how this bear about killed her and killed her two children out in the woods, and that I couldn't sleep that night after watching and listening to her story. It was just awful, and seeing how this kid died just brought all that back to me. I'm empathetic to people, and this is just really sad that this young man's life was ended so horribly, and that they couldn't save him. You would think they have certain territory. I don't know how he got lost. They would have been able to find him quicker than it took 2 hours. It's crazy. All right, last up, this is my what grinds my gears kind of segment. I know this has been extremely viral. This is the most viral thing that I probably had all night on the World Wide Web of Weird. This has been all over the place, and I'm not going to read the whole article here. This is from Doubtful News. They really call out hoaxes and pseudoscience, and I don't agree with everything they say sometimes, but this one I do, and I'm not going to get into all of it, but ask yourself, people, one, I saw people say, well, it looks like a plaster cast, and I say it does too. The articles all say that it's a chemical
Fossil?
that's used. Well, it's a chemical used to preserve it is what they're saying.
Oh.
This was found, let me just give you some of the information about it. I don't want to read the whole thing because it's not worth your time to know the whole thing. I'll tell you why in a second. It was found in Peru. This is the whole Latin American history thing here. This is the latest incredible fake-looking mummy coming out of Peru. And then the reason I say it's fake, and you guys can go, I know you've all read the articles about it. People have seen this. It's been all over Facebook. Gaia is promoting this thing. George Norrie is a part of that. David Wilcox. They've been talking about this and promoting it, which I found really odd because of this guy here, Jaime Maussan. Why would anybody believe anything? He is the main one promoting this thing. Now, is he the one that found it? No. So maybe it could be real. But him attaching himself to this, to me, puts it at great speculation. Because let me remind you why. Some of you guys have been fans of the show, been watching for a while. We had Connie Willis on that night. We did World Wide Web of Weird. Remember the Demon Fairy? I don't have the picture up, but there was the Demon Fairy. And that was on Coast to Coast AM at that time. And I think that was on Gaia. They talked about it. And it was all over the place, the Demon Fairy. You know what that thing turned out to be? And this guy backed it. This guy was the main guy talking about it. You know what it turned out to be? It turned out to be matchsticks and glue under all that. Somebody molded it around using matchsticks and glue to make the skeleton. And they were telling us in the articles that it was X-rayed and it's seen. And even Connie believed it. She had heard from people in the UFO community that had been X-rayed, or in the crypto community, I should say, it had been X-rayed. If I remember right, she said something about it. She's like, well, they have X-rays and stuff. It's coming out. I'm like, okay, whatever. But I just don't believe it. And Jaime Maussan. Let me remind you of another one. Have you ever seen the Roswell slides? There's the Roswell slides, and they show a little alien body in a glass case. And Jaime Maussan said it was from, these have been just released. They're from Roswell, and these are where they kept the aliens. You know what that was? And they blurred the picture, but somebody proved it. The picture was from an Egyptian museum, and there's a little card that was blurred out in the photo. You can't see, but that little card reads Egyptian boy, 2 years old. Looks very alien-like. They're not even like giving it much effort to fake this stuff. Why is anybody still listening to Jaime Maussan? Why? He's even regurgitated the Jonathan Reed alien in the freezer hoax, which has been debunked to high hell. He's a Mexican. He's in Mexico. He's a ufologist in Mexico, but he regurgitates the hoaxes that have already been proven to be hoaxes here, and regurgitates them to the people of Mexico. He's already been proven to do that. He's selling Jonathan Reed stuff down there because nobody's going to take him here. Why are we buying this guy's crap? People don't get too excited about this whole thing. It makes the whole community look bad. He's making the whole community look bad with this crapola. So I'm getting off my soapbox.
The
But
demon fairy did look really cool, though.
it did look cool.
Somebody did an awesome job.
Somebody, they do, and a lot, that. But then again, it wasn't even that good. I mean, it looked good, but in the end, it wasn't that good because when they got it to send it off, wasted time to send this off to be tested. It just fell apart when it got there, and they could see it was matchsticks used. I mean, come on, whatever scientist or whatever. And that's the other thing about this Peruvian thing. Or this mummy. This isn't peer reviewed. This isn't archaeologists doing this. It's a private group. If it's real, let's peer review it. Let's have universities get involved. If this is a real deal, let's stop messing around. Let's not have Hami Musan get his hands on it.
Really,
if it is real. But I have my doubts. I just really have my doubts.
Chandra in chat says somebody suggested the feet and hands are seal flippers.
For the mummy or whatever you want to call it.
I think so.
Well, they're like 3 fingers. Everybody's excited because he has these long 3 fingers. It's very alien-like. So, Hami Musan.
It is. It is kind of cool that the pictures that they showed from whoever painted them back in the day did paint gods or whatever with 3 big long fingers. That was
I mean that, but. If you're hoaxing it, that, and you're going to go for it.
Yeah, exactly.
So, I mean, I just don't buy it. Why are other people buying it? I don't understand. This guy has done nothing but prove he promotes huge hoaxes. Why does he still have any credibility? Why? I just don't get it. It grinds my gears, or I just don't get it segment, I guess.
And Michelle says they found more than one. I'm assuming she's talking about
There's
the same.
another thing I saw where they said they found these little ones and stuff. I don't know. People just don't get your hopes up about this stuff. I honestly, I don't buy it for 1 second.
I think they found a hand, right? Was that the other thing, the hand?
Yeah, I think that's right. Yeah. But like I said, they've said, we've had x-rays and we're testing it. And they did that with the demon fairy and it came back as complete BS. I'm like, you never did an x-ray. You would have saw it wasn't real. It's just like the Stephen Greer Sirius documentary that he did. And they're like, that's an alien. It's got vascular things. That's been proven to be a complete load of crapola. They were using a fetus. They were much more clever with that one, disgustingly. But it was still a bunch of crapola, And I'm just tired of it, I guess we'll never. It's just going to get worse. I don't know, but it's awful for the UFO community. All right, guys. Well, when we come back, we're going to do live instrumental transcommunication. We've got a commercial break here. Let me go ahead and get my music rolling here. But what we're going to do is you can call into the show tonight, and I'll give those Skype numbers when we come back and the phone number again. But you can call into the show and see if the spirits want to talk to you. All right, guys, we'll be back with you in just 1 minute.
Why subscribe to Late Night in the Midlands, you ask? Well, I'll tell you why. Late Night in the Midlands covers everything, and through the thousands of expert guests who have joined Michael Vera on his show come pieces of the big puzzle, which started many years ago. Michael and his guests reveal information dating back to the beginning of time. To this very moment, Michael Vera not only brings you the best guests with the best information, but Michael is not afraid to call out those who are less than honest. You see, in this day and age, we need a radio show we can count on and a radio host we can trust to expose the truth one show at a time. So become a late nighter and subscribe now. Talk radio like no other. Late Night in the Midlands, bringing the truth back to talk radio.
If you find yourself angry over the wealth gap and the way the financial system and banks are set up, or you find yourself looking for non-genetically modified foods because you refuse to consent to being a science experiment to Big Bio and Big Chem, or perhaps you have abandoned your trust in government and religion altogether, then you might be an RDS, a radical danger to society, otherwise known as a terrorist. Other possible terrorist activities include, but are not limited to, taking pictures, coughing, sneezing, wheezing, smiling, not bathing, listening to the secret teachings, asking questions to authorities, distrust in authority, owning a gun, reading history books, reading non-Keynesian economic books, listening to Late Night in the Midlands, turning off your television, going outside, water purification, having goosebumps, laughing, wearing jeans, purchasing ammunition, purchasing medical supplies, listening to Open Eyes Radio, purchasing bulk food, noticing geoengineering trails, refusing to pay back your student loans, informing others, breathing, listening to the Red Pill reality show, blinking, thinking, farting, choking, and sleeping. Other forms of terrorism include disassociation with all political parties, protesting, freely speaking your mind, freely expressing your opinions, and in some cases that are extremely severe, paying with cash, being concerned about food, water, vaccines, and believing that the medical industry and military run tests on unsuspecting citizens regardless of the evidence to prove its existence. If you don't want to be an RDS, a radical danger to society, then turn on your television, get a credit card, buy the 13th season of Honey Boo Boo on Blu-ray, get fast food for dinner, and stop purifying your water and looking for clean food, or you may be diagnosed with orthorexia nervosa too. For more ways to become an RDS, a radical danger to society, simply tune into the L&M radio network, now 24 hours a day.
All right, tonight we got ITC night. It's instrumental transcommunication. What does it mean? It means we're going to try to communicate with the spirit world with apps, devices, radios, boxes, geoboxes, portals, all kinds of stuff. And the instrumental transcommunication, there's ITC. There's a group on Facebook that started ITC Collective. Me and Keith Weldon and Carissa Simpson started doing this live show for that group. They're not here with us tonight because Keith and Carissa are going to be with us next Sunday. We're going to talk about their group Chill Seekers. So we don't want to overdo it yet because we got a lot to talk about. But I have our normal ITC Collective members and then also Justin Brown from Interface Death tonight. So we're going to experiment. You can call into the show. There's a number of ways you can do it. It's first, there's Skype. There's Skype ID, Soup, Live Chat, 800 Live Chat. We'll see you on video with that. There's also, you can call in on audio only, JBland, or Paranormal Soup, JBland. Those are the Skype lines. And they're going to be open here in just a second, actually, as soon as we get back. And you can call in by phone one other way, 219-230-4444. All right, guys, we'll be with you in just a sec. All right, we're back for live instrumental transcommunication. So the phone lines are going to be open. You can call in any time and see if the spirits want to talk to you. That's what I love about this. You know, I do it by myself. I do get some responses sometimes, but these guys here, for one, Jamie, Rob, Bill, Jeff, and even Justin being an investigator, are people that are always trying to communicate with the spirit world. And having us together, I think, maybe gives us better results. I don't know. But you can call in, like I said. And Jamie, can you share those in both the chat rooms, all the call-in lines for me?
Absolutely.
Thank you. Thank you. All right, Justin, this is your first time on ITC Collective Night. Like I told you before the show, feel free to jump in, ask questions, and see if the spirits want to talk to you. Question is, who wants to go first? Because we all run our different stuff at different times. Rob, are you ready? You sound like you had your stuff set up there. So if you want to, what are you gonna run to start us off tonight?
I have the SCD one running right now.
Awesome. Awesome. I'm going to bring on later when I come on, hopefully if I can get my computer working right, the SCD2. So the SCD1, for people who don't know, that are new to this show, is Spirit Communication Device 1 from Ghost Hunter Apps. You can find it there. This is one of the original apps they came out with that we all love to use. And it scans shoutcast radio stations. Are you playing it through a portal at all?
Yeah.
And that goes through an EVP or Spirit Box enhancement device called a portal that Steve Huff came up with.
You rather have me.
You guys hear it okay?
Yep.
All right.
I hear it good.
Now, people, sometimes we don't hear this stuff until it's reviewed later. I'm working on getting new video editing software, so I have trouble getting this edited. Jamie's trying to get some of these edited from our past ITCs. So if we get anything tonight, sometimes it's heard back later, and you'll see it posted. All right, spirits. Any spirits here want to communicate with anybody on the panel or in the chat room tonight? We're here to try to talk to you. And I know Katrina Cooper just joined the chat room. Katrina, I sent you a Google Hangout link. If you want to join us, you said about calling in, you can join us right in the Google Hangouts. Oh, we got a call from the sideline here. This is the first time I'm using this app. So. Hello, who's on the phone with us here?
It's Chandra.
Chandra?
Yeah.
Hey, how you doing, Chandra?
Hey.
Got you to call in.
Hey.
All right, so you ready to see if the spirits want to talk to you?
Yeah, I keep hoping my friend Kevin will come through. I haven't been able to get him myself, and he died suddenly, and it's like I'm still not like past it. It's been a few months.
Oh, so it's very recent.
Like, yeah. It's been since around February.
Oh, I'm sorry for your loss of your friend. Rob, you gonna maybe turn it up a little bit more?
Yep.
All Blackie did was...
There you go. All right, Chandra, talk to them. See if they'll talk to you.
Hey, Kevin, are you there?
Speak.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Just like...
I just want to know if he crossed over peacefully.
Kevin, have you passed over peacefully? Chandra wants to know.
Sure, they put on him.
And a lot of this we're going to have to hear on playback. We won't hear in real time.
I know. Yes.
So?
They said dogs, and my dogs are barking upstairs.
I want to know if they know how he died.
All right. I know you like the dogs barking, spirits, but Chandra really wants to get a communication about her friend. What was his name, Kevin?
Can anybody tell us how Kevin passed away?
John said.
What happened to him?
Our star will return.
Is there anybody know what happens to him?
I think we got somebody else on the line. Hold on a second. Who do we have on the line right now?
Here's Chandra.
Oh, okay. There's somebody else on hold, so that's why I was making sure.
Okay.
So, spirits, can anybody tell us anything about Chandra's friend Kevin?
Effective. Such a shame.
Such a shame.
That's what I heard too. I was just going to say that.
Aw.
Can you
He's
say,
a good guy.
for validation purposes, can you tell us how old Kevin was when he passed on?
Oh my God! Off the top of my head, I think he was like 45 or so.
Oh no, I was going to say for them. Sorry.
That's all right.
If he has some messages for her and he can't speak himself, is there somebody that can give a message to her for Kevin?
from Medicine Cabinet.
I think
did
I heard
you hear
Kevin.
that?
Yeah.
I heard
Yeah,
Kevin.
I said this is Kevin, didn't it? Something like that.
Does Kevin want to tell her something?
Doris?
Is he okay where he is?
Obviously.
Does he leave any signs for her when he comes around she can look out for?
Are you still there, Chandra?
Red. They're on my desk. Was truly Ronnie. Produced that.
Who do we have on this line? Who am I talking to?
Greg Victor. Be sure to
Are you there, Chandra?
I think we lost her.
I got somebody else is calling in on this line. It's the first time I've used it.
Okay.
Who do I have calling in on the phone line right now?
Hello?
Is that you, Chandra?
And I'm taking from Brian. This is
Hold on a second,
Nicole.
Bill. Hold on a second. Who do
Nicole?
we got?
Hi, yes, from California.
Oh, hi. Hi. Hold on one second, Nicole. I'm still learning this new device. Chandra, we lost Chandra. She calls back. I'm gonna flip her. I'm gonna flip back to her, but we were trying to see, and we were getting Kevin through. So, Chandra, if you're listening, call back, and I'll swap you, and I'll hold you too, Nicole. Just stay on the line.
Okay.
Just for the record on that one response, I think I heard the response say someone wants Kevin.
Someone wants Kevin. That might be right. I heard something Kevin, and I wasn't sure.
Yeah, I definitely heard Kevin.
Well, hopefully Chandra calls back. But Nicole,
Hi.
how you doing tonight?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing good. Do you have think of somebody, or you have somebody you are trying to communicate with tonight?
Yeah, my dad recently passed. I wonder if you'll come through.
Okay. All right. We're gonna see if her dad can come through. Don't tell us his name. Let's see.
Okay.
We're gonna see if you hear his name, tell us. Well, I'll get it from you in a minute, but I want to see if it can say his name for validation.
Okay, I'm holding my case too, so it's crazy.
Okay. So we got Nicole here. Can Nicole's father, who just recently passed, can he come through for her?
Oh.
Does anyone have a message for Nicole?
Hello?
Nicole, if you think you hear the tone of his voice, you could say if you do.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Right, but what I'm...
Try talking to him, Nicole. Sometimes I think they hear you through all this.
You're not...
Okay.
Spirits, do you have any messages from Nicole, or you have a message from her father, or can her father come through? Chandra, you're definitely welcome to call back after this again. I'm sorry. I did not mean to switch you.
What was the idea of going?
Yeah, it's like...
Yes, can.
Do you have any questions you think might get them to get your dad to come through, Nicole?
Ready?
Is my dad around me?
It's
New...
Is Nicole's dad around her?
Does he play with the light?
Ooh. Is that something that happens, Nicole?
Pay for anything.
My case too is spicy.
I heard they play with anything, I thought a second ago.
My case, they play with my case too right now. It's going crazy.
But you're calling on a cell phone?
Yeah.
Well, that'll make that K2 go crazy.
Yeah, I have a far though.
Okay.
Spirits, can you tell us if someone is around Nicole?
You.
Can you say Nicole's father's name, or can her father come through and say his name, I should say, for verification?
It's just you.
Come back.
So will he come back? How's that?
I'm on the verge of turning.
All right, Nicole. I was hoping maybe you could say the name without you telling us, but I'm going to have you call out to your father, say his name, and see.
Hey, Dad, can you tell us your name, please?
Can't be found.
Okay, in case we get it in review, what's your father's name?
His name is Gregory.
What was it?
Gregory?
Gregory?
Yes.
Okay.
Or Gray.
You know something? Right.
All right, one last time. So let us. Yeah. What was that?
I think I just heard Greg.
It just said it.
So what I'm going to tell you what I'm going to tell you this, Nicole. Though this is it. So do you think that's your father? No. I wouldn't, because we told it its name. We didn't say the name until we told him. So that's why you can't trust it. That's why I did it that way. So we can't say that's your father coming through. We can give it one more try. See, can you think of a validation question for your father? Like, make it simple. His response would be one word, maybe.
Busy story. You will make.
What is the necklace I'm wearing?
Okay.
Accept my story.
All right, Spirits, can you tell us what necklace Nicole is wearing?
Thank you. That sounds.
It has something of his inside it, actually.
Is it relevant to your father?
Yeah.
Okay. Can Greg come through and tell his daughter he's all right by first validating he's here by telling us what is the necklace she's wearing?
I talked.
We actually think
Find out.
All right, I gotta see if I can get this thing. Send a voicemail. That's what I need to do. Okay. If people are trying to call in on the phone line, just wait. I have to. If you get the voicemail, just keep trying and try a couple minutes later.
Isn't it? It's funny enough.
Okay.
All right, so we know for review's sake, what's the necklace you're wearing?
It's his entire angel wings with his ashes inside it.
Oh.
That's weird.
So
That's what I was thinking.
All right, Nicole, I got other people calling in. Thank you so much for calling in tonight.
Okay, thank you. Have a good night.
You too.
Thanks, Nicole.
Thank you.
All right, who do we have on the line here? Hello?
Hello.
Hello, who we got calling in?
This is Ashley.
Hi, Ashley. How you doing tonight, Ashley?
Good, how are you?
Pretty good. So this is your first time calling this show, so thank you for calling in. And I should have said that to the last two callers. We got some new people. I love it. All right. Yeah. So is there a certain person you're hoping to communicate with tonight? Don't say their name.
Dad.
Your dad?
Yes.
Okay. We're going to try this again because I think that'd be the best validation. Well, we're getting feedback from you, Jamie. I should have said that to the last two callers. Okay. Sorry. Jamie's having technical issues at the moment. Okay. So what we're going to do is I want you to ask for your dad to come through and validate by telling us his name first.
Okay.
I want you to do it.
Dad, will you please come through and validate your name? please?
See what we've done. Yes, I see. With love.
Would love to.
I always say if you don't hear it within the first few seconds, it doesn't become valid. All right, so we'll try this. What is your dad's name?
His name's Patrick.
Patrick. Okay, we'll see if they'll play the same game with us again. All right. Sorry, we got somebody else trying to call in. All right, whoever's trying to call in, remember, just give it a minute. Okay. So, Patrick, can you come through? I'm gonna actually have you call out. Go ahead and call out for Patrick.
Dad, Pat, can you please come through?
No,
We would really appreciate it.
I said no, his father.
Yep.
What was it?
I know his father. Is that what you heard?
No comment is his father. Like someone was trying to come through and maybe he was trying to say no. We're waiting for his father, maybe.
Okay.
Yes, right.
That's right.
Yeah, I was right.
I had
Did that say hi, Heather?
So is Patrick here tonight? Can he come through and say his name?
Good advice.
Hey, Bill, why don't you start getting set up, because I'm probably going to run to you next with the next caller, if that's cool.
Okay, sure.
Anything you can think of to ask your dad that would be a good validation of his presence? That only like something he would know?
Training.
Yeah, what kind of necklace is there?
Hold on, Rob. Turn it down a second so she can ask. Is it hard to hear? All right, go ahead.
What kind of necklace did you wear, Dad?
Ooh, back to another
That
necklace.
he can wear.
What he wore. That's a good one. That's a good one. All right. I heard an arrow.
Just pray. Ask it.
Thing at all except
Cutting down.
Patrick, if you're here, can you tell your daughter what kind of necklace you wore?
Dave.
Things like that.
The national broadcast.
Sparks.
I heard pics of friends.
Not gonna be it.
Wing.
All right. So for review's sake, what did your what kind of necklace did your dad wear?
It was
I missed that. You cut out.
10 years ago.
Oh, you cut out. What did you say?
A necklace with a cross on it.
Okay.
Here's a very.
All right. So we'll listen back. We'll see in the review if we got anything. Sometimes it comes through clear. Sometimes we hear stuff. Chandra, you're welcome to still call back in too. Sorry about earlier. And you have any questions for us, Ashley? As Ashley, right?
Yes, it's there. Thank you very much.
All right. Thanks for calling in.
Thank you.
All right.
Thanks, Ashley.
All right, thanks. Bye.
All right. Well, they're calling in. Who do we got on the line now?
Hello?
Hello. We got a number of
It's
people
Chandra.
trying to call in. Chandra. Okay. Good.
Yeah.
So people that are trying to call in, I am so sorry if you're getting the voicemail thing. I'm taking the first one as they come. So Chandra was very first. Sorry, I did not mean to switch it like that. I'm still figuring this out.
It's fine. It's fine.
We're going to give you another about 5 minutes here, see if we get anything. And people, just so you know, 5 minutes isn't a long time for ITC. Don't expect. We're hoping to get lucky, to be honest. The people that do this, experiment with this, they spend hours and they doing this to build a communication. So, and you do on your own.
I use the Spiritus at home.
You use the Spiritus? Keith Weldon's from Chill Seekers app. It's an awesome app. We'll probably get to that. Bill, are you ready, lined up?
Yeah. You have any preference of what I run?
No.
Whatever you feel is best.
And after Bill, I think we're going to go to Jamie with the Banshee box.
I like the Banshee box. I say, it's neat. Have you seen her video?
Who?
Okay, I was going to try
Lori
that.
Love Peace?
I'll let Jamie Banshee box then.
Yeah, Jamie's going to do the Banshee box.
What about the Geo box?
All right. You want the Geo box?
That one I have a hard time hearing. That's the only one I have a hard time hearing. Even when Steve Huff does it, I have a hard time hearing.
All right, let's not do the Geo box then.
I don't know what it is with that.
We can save that for later.
Okay. Okay.
And so I can fit everybody in tonight. I've decided I am not going to do a second commercial break tonight. This is just the first one tonight, and that was it. So we're going to run all the way through. So we got a whole other hour to play around, so we'll get more time for people to call in. Actually, I have one person that's been trying to call, and I keep getting them. Somebody else calls. I'm going to call them after this, see if I can get him. He's just getting set up here. So what are you setting up now?
Spiritus.
Awesome.
Still one of my favorites.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, let me know if you could hear.
I really do think we got Kevin earlier. I can't wait. We got to get that clip edited.
I definitely heard that name.
Really sounded like it to me. Okay.
Out of all the names that could be said, is it coincidental that one comes through?
Again, we said the name Kevin before it said it. So does it mean it's Kevin?
Mm-hmm.
That's why.
There's no way to know.
Exactly. Even if you don't say the name beforehand, there's no way
We
to
could ask
know.
him what his last name is.
Okay, there we go.
It's a fairly simple thing to say.
Okay. Well, I've got Spiritus running. Is my sound coming through on that?
Yep. I hear it.
Let me know if it's loud enough.
I can hear it.
All right, talk to him. Talk to your friend.
What is Kevin's last name?
Love?
I heard love.
That's what I heard.
Can you tell us Kevin's last name?
It's Bedford.
Oh, you waited. Let's give it another second. Yeah, but I honestly do believe that they don't say it right away or within the first, I'd say 30 seconds. Anything else can be kind of. But Bedford, if it said it, that'd be pretty distinct. It said love, though. I heard that. I don't know if that's just random. It could be.
Is Love Peace in the chat room?
Right? You know she probably is. I can't see the chat room right now with all my phones with callers.
I haven't seen her.
Sorry, my neighbors are funking their horn. I apologize.
It's all right. I didn't hear it.
I'm sorry, what was the caller's name?
It's just Chandra.
Chandra?
If I butcher that, I'm sorry.
Let's say hello to Chandra.
I want to know if they know how he died.
There you go. Spirits, can you tell us how Kevin died? I only have one phone for that Skype line and the phone number, so Rhodey just tried calling in. Rhodey, just give it a second and we'll get you on.
Katrina said she wasn't able to get in.
I sent her the Google Hangouts link. Should let her in.
You want to try it again? Maybe?
Can you tell me how Kevin died?
Can you tell us what happened to Kevin?
Hi.
Heart, and that's exactly how he died.
What? How did he die? I heard car.
His heart. I heard heart.
Oh, I heard car. The
And
heart.
that's exactly how he died. He had a pacemaker that he had replaced, and it was a failed pacemaker.
Okay. Well, that was when they knew without us telling them. Mark one down for them.
Oh, that's awesome. That's so awesome. I'm going to get off of here so Rhodey and Katrina have a chance to get through. I know they've been trying to call.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for calling in, Shauna. You have a great night.
No, thank you, Jason. Thank you, Bill and Jamie.
It's finally nice to get to
And
talk
Rob.
to you.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.
Yeah, the OOJ Bland and the phone line are all on the same phone, so I can only take one at a time on that line. There's another Skype line. There's the OOJ Bland OO that shares the phone number as well, but there's a Paranormal Soup J Bland that you can find on Skype, or the Soup live chat, 800 live chat. Jeff can bring you on that way. Let me see.
Yes, Katrina was having trouble getting on, so I don't know if there's anything you could do to help her with that.
Yeah, I'm looking now. I mean, I sent her the link. She
Yeah, me
saw
too.
it.
I messaged her the link too.
Try a different browser, Katrina. That's what I would tell you. I know Google Chrome. I've had people lately have problems with Chrome as a browser using Hangouts. So
That's what I'm using.
all right, Rhodey, give me 1 second to call. Give me a few minutes to call you, Rhodey. I had somebody else that's been trying to call me on the sideline on the phone number. So let me see if I can call them back really quick because they've been trying to call. So I want to get them first, and then I'm going to call Rhodey. If nobody else calls in before then, we'll get Rhodey on.
Katrina said she's on
Hello?
her phone.
Hi, you're trying to call into the show?
Hi, Jason. This is Rhonda.
Rhonda, how you doing tonight, Rhonda? Sorry,
Yeah.
I am so sorry.
Good.
I only have one line for the Skype and the phone, and so there was somebody else on, and I had to switch around. Thank you for calling in. So, is there somebody in particular you're wanting to communicate with tonight?
There is my dad.
Okay. All right, we're going to do the same thing again here. We're going to do about 5 minutes here, and we're not going to say your dad's name at first. We're going to see at first if we can get validation by saying your dad's names. And I want you to call out to your dad and say, can you get him to try to see if he can come through and say his name for validation.
Okay. Hey, Dad, it's Rhonda. Can you come through and talk to me?
Okay, I still have the spirit that's running then, I guess.
That's good.
Didn't know it was still going to be on me. So.
Sorry. We're going to get to Jamie here after this call.
I thought I heard the name John.
Don't say the name yet if that wasn't it.
Yeah. Good.
Ask one more time. Ask
What?
him to say his name.
Hey, Dad, say your middle name.
There you go.
Joseph?
I heard. Okay, I thought I heard that.
What was that?
We heard Joseph.
Actually, his first name is John.
Well, we
and
got
Joseph
the John
is his
earlier.
Dad.
Really? Well, we got the
What's
John
that?
earlier. We heard that. Justin, I think you heard
Yeah.
that, right? And then we got Joseph. Garrett? I heard a Garrett.
Can I ask him how he passed?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Hey, Dad, how did you pass? How did you pass, Dad?
Oh, you passed? What happened to you?
I don't think I quite heard that.
I love you.
Oh, I love you. Is that what he said? Oh, cool.
Yeah, like
I think so.
We'll have to listen to playback on that, yeah. Sometimes you catch it
Yeah,
in that little
definitely.
line. All right, so how did your
Cool.
dad pass in case we did catch it and we didn't realize it?
Suicide.
Oh, I'm so sorry. How old
That's
were you?
okay.
How old were you when that happened?
I was 24.
Wow.
Yeah. It was like 20 years ago, so.
It doesn't matter. It's always going to leave you with questions.
Quiet.
Can John come through for his daughter? Does he have any messages for her?
Hold the edge.
Try talking to him one more time here.
Okay. Hey, Dad, it's Rhonda. Do you have any messages for anybody down here with me?
No, no.
Is that Dennis? I'm not sure. Any last validating question you could ask? Did pretty good on this
Dad,
one.
how many kids do you have?
No. I almost hate to ask this, but I just heard it say poison. And I think it said it again.
How many kids?
I heard a number 12 earlier, but I don't think Dad would have been a really busy guy.
And sometimes things will come out that don't make any sense until you hear it back, and it'll just be things that only you know that you'll be able to pick out.
Bill said he heard.
Okay, that's cool. Thank you.
Bill said he heard poison earlier. That's what when we were asking this last question.
Yeah.
Okay.
So don't know how passed, but
Lord John or Joseph, can you say goodbye? Or any last message? There's a Garrett or Barrett or something like that.
Huh. Yeah.
It's twice I've heard that.
12
And
again.
12 again. Maybe those will mean something to you. Garrett and 12.
Yeah.
If it's lottery numbers, they need to give us like a lot more numbers.
Yeah.
Yeah,
all
it
gonna
wasn't
cash
say
in.
he's only got 4 kids, but
Okay.
yeah. Okay, thanks, Jason. Thanks, everybody.
Hey, thanks so much for calling in.
You bet.
You have a great night.
Later.
All right, let me try getting back to Rhodey.
Maybe we can get some more peanut butter and jelly.
Exactly. So people know Rhodey called in the show, and we got this voice that came through. Katrina was on, and Steve Huff, and all of us, and we got her friend coming through who said peanut butter and jelly, and it wasn't through the spirit box. I honestly don't think. I think it came right into the show audio. It was amazing. It more than once. I'm trying to call her. Nice little Skype beat. Oh, there's Katrina.
Katrina?
Trying to call Rhodey. All right, Rhodey, we'll try calling. Maybe she'll call me back. How you doing, Katrina?
I finally figured it out.
Awesome. You're really blurry, but we can hear you.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good.
And then perfect timing, Rhodey gets on. How you doing tonight, Rhodey?
Hey, I hear you.
Awesome.
Hear you too.
Hi, Brody.
Hey, Rhodey.
I hear you.
We were just talking about the peanut butter and jelly when you were last on, when you called in. Oh, we lost her. We lost her.
You remember what app Steve was using for that?
He was using. Was he using an app or just one of his? He had that small box. Remember, he had that small version. What that was? I don't remember what he was using.
App, I just don't remember what.
But honestly, I don't think that audio came through the box. If you hear
No,
the
I
box,
don't-
it's got reverb on it. The audio from her friend.
I don't think it came from the box.
It was.
It didn't sound like the box. It sounded like direct.
Which
think that
happens
was-
when Katrina's on. You've gotten the growl on the
There he
show.
goes.
And the voices. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see if Rhodey's going to call back in. Jamie, are you ready to try out the Banshee?
Sure thing.
This is from, what does he like to go by? Christopher Reiki or
Rocky.
just Rock? I know he likes to go by Rocky. His real name's
Yeah.
Christopher Reiki. He works with Chill Seekers. He does his stuff. This is his app, Banshee. This is the first time we're going to play it on the ITC Collective, right? We've never had it.
Christopher Rocky Gates, and
Gates,
he's with Paranormal West and Chill Seekers, and this is made by Matt Payne with Paranormal Shadow Investigations. I'm
From
going to
the
get this turned
UK,
up.
across the pond. Matt is awesome.
And I'm going to have to sit with my microphone. Hello, hello. Turn the scan up. Hello, hello.
Try Rhodey again. I accept Rhodey. There we go. You there, Rhodey?
Yes, can you hear me?
Yeah, we hear you.
Is there anybody that would like to speak?
We have the Banshee box playing right now, Rhodey. Or Banshee app. Is it just called the Banshee box or Banshee app?
Banshee app.
Banshee app.
No.
Which I had a real Banshee experience.
Yeah,
Our 100th episode is going to be with Varla Venture. She's written books about banshees and Irish folklore. People have experienced that. And that's going to be our 100th episode for Paranormal Soup, actually. She's going to be on.
Woo-hoo.
So
Can I
Rhodey,
get the woman that was whispering to come through?
Can the spirit say peanut butter and jelly again?
Yeah, well, I'm going to get Rhodey to ask. It was amazing, Rhodey. It's still one of the best out of the ITC shows we've had. That was one of the best responses of all time I've gotten.
That's my girl.
Go down and play it.
There you go. Hey, Katrina. Hey, honey.
Hey, sweetie.
Can we get a peanut butter and jelly for Rhodey?
I'm actually trying to reach someone else tonight.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
Better. Yes, but
Who are you trying to reach tonight?
Oh, is it my turn? Am I on? Oh, I thought I
It's
was
your
on
turn.
hold.
Nope, you're here.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Jason. Okay. First off, let me just say I wanted to video call you because I have a sealed envelope that I sealed up at 5:54 p.m. Friday with words on it, but I can't put video call in. But okay, well, I'm trying to reach. I won't say that person's name. You know who you are? I've been talking to you all week. Are you here? Can you say hi to me? Can you say your name?
Can you say your name for Rhodey?
I've been talking to you all week. Come on now.
Rhodey's been sending you her energy all week.
Right. Say some of the words in this envelope.
Sealed envelope.
You know what? If you have something specific, I'm going to switch over to Spiritus right quick because that one gives more direct answers. And if you've got something in mind.
Okay. Well, I didn't know how far direct you wanted me to be.
Yeah, this one will probably be, you have more of a chance of.
Okay.
I definitely want to play with the Banshee, though, later.
Mm-hmm.
Play with it. That's funny.
Okay. So I still don't say this person's name, correct?
Not at the moment. Wait till she gets
Yeah.
in.
Okay.
Because that's our first validation test we're trying out tonight.
Yes. Okay. Gotcha.
And
Just tell me
sometimes it's
when.
better when I don't know.
Yes. Okay. Tell me when you're ready.
All right. I'm just getting it. Let me just throw a couple of banks on right quick. All right. Hello.
Hello. Can you say your name, my friend? I've been reaching out to you all week. Can you tell me the color of the truck you had when you died?
I heard, who was that?
Which is the reverse?
Sorry.
It's all right.
I wanted to take the reverse off.
All right. Well, what's the name in case we got it in there that you're for playback that you
Want me to say her name?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. Her name's Rhonda Virgil.
Sorry, I missed it because she still got that going.
Reaching out to you
Say it again, Rhodey.
Rhonda Virgil.
Rhonda Virgil. Okay.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
I may have heard Rhonda in there.
Rhonda, say some of the words, this envelope. You know what's coming up.
Someone's getting married.
No, that wouldn't.
Can you tell us?
Wore those shirts. Remember, we all wore those shirts. What was that one word that was on those shirts?
I got some about dancing.
I thought I heard it, but that's not it. What was the name of your second mama that you worked with? Remember her? She's still... Do you remember how you died?
Do you remember how you died?
What you doing?
We got Rhonda's name on when you were on before, remember?
Oh, good.
Yeah. I just remember that. I'm like, we got her name when we had that whole peanut butter and jelly come through, too.
Yeah. Well, if you remember the peanut butter jelly, I called in 1 month, and her name was Doreen, nothing. And then the second month I called in, we got all that. So this may be the same. But if I don't get anything tonight when I call in.
Yeah, you never know.
Yeah. Well, Rhonda, you have to get phone calls, but if you were still here, there's something we'd be celebrating.
Cut out quite a bit there.
Okay. I don't want to hold the phone up.
What was the word so we'll know what to look for?
On the shirt?
That you have locked in your envelope.
Yeah.
I've got several words. Leo the lion, or Leo, or the word birthday. Her birthday is July 31st. And we used to always, Leo the lion. So I've got like Leo the lion birthday. Any of those words I have.
All right, so we'll see if we can get them on playback. But
I
that's
got a word of dance on my end. Did you guys used to go dancing, Brody?
Oh my God, yes, and that has something to do with the shirts. The one word I said, what's the word?
That's what I said it a long time ago. I said it out loud that I heard dance, but that's in my head, not in.
Oh, not on the radio.
Electronically. Sorry, guys.
Remember I said, is there the shirt where all 10 of us used to wear? What was the word on it? That shirt is a connection with dance. Oh, okay. Wow.
But that's me.
Okay.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm an ITC equipment.
You're exactly.
Yeah.
Thank you, Rhodey.
Thank you so much. So happy to get through, and I'll go back to chat and listen. Thank you so much, Jason.
You have a great night.
You too, honey.
Have a good one, Rhodey.
Bye.
Love you, girl.
Thank you, Jamie. Love you. Bye.
Love you too, Rhodey.
Your hair looks gorgeous.
Whose hair looks gorgeous, Jamie?
Jamie's.
Guess who?
Well, we could say it's about
Zach.
you too.
My hair is gorgeous. How you doing tonight, Zach?
I'm doing pretty good. Jason, hey, Jamie, Rob, how's everybody doing?
Pretty good. You going to see if the spirits talk to you tonight?
Well, we'll see. We'll see.
Smoking a cigar like usual?
Yes, sir, I am.
Yeah.
I am.
We had him once tell what cigar he was smoking, which was pretty cool.
Oh, well.
Am I still up, or is Rob going to take another go?
Did you want to try the Banshee box with him again?
Yeah, I can try, but for some reason, I don't know why, it sounds like it's not scanning through the station like it should be. So I don't know why it's like stuck on this one.
Uh-oh, I did that to Perry's yesterday.
And
Didn't I, Perry?
It started acting weird.
He was getting really concerned about his Geo box.
Back out a few times.
I'm not sure if I did the update right or not, because he had that update just come out, and then I've only used it once since the update.
Want me to try my Banshee box?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
See how yours acts.
Okay. I didn't know there was an update for it, so
Yeah, it's on Rocky's page.
so maybe
But it never actually said update. Like I went through the Play Store and I went through his link, but it never actually said update. So I don't know. But I used it last night and got all that weird whispering.
so let's see what happens. My sound is it?
Isn't it? That electronic-y sound?
Yeah.
Mine hasn't started yet.
Oh, maybe that we're getting that from Zach's end. Ooh.
Now what the?
I don't know what that was.
Thought that
Is that
was
you,
the
Zach?
box
Are you still
runner.
there? I don't know if we still have Zach.
Oh, yep, I'm still here.
Okay, we got some
okay.
feedback coming through. Or not feedback, but like fuzzing coming through on your end a little bit.
See. I hope this is going to start. Oh, I know what the update was, Jamie. The update is I think the version that Matt sent me.
In your email, correct?
Right, yeah, to resize the screen.
Mm-hmm. And then I think they put it out as an official update. Then they
exactly.
fixed some other bugs and did something.
Did.
So then, yeah, yours would be updated.
So it's really cool. Hasn't started yet, so I'm still waiting for it. There it goes.
Why can't you call in, Lori Love Peace?
Okay, here
All
we
right, there,
go.
hear it. All right, Zach. You have somebody in mind you're going to try to communicate with?
Yes, I do. I mentioned it right over in the chat, but I don't really want to
All right, Bill, can you turn it down a second so it's hard? He's kind of breaking up, so let him talk and then turn it back up. Can you do that?
Sure.
Okay. Go ahead and don't say their name. That's the test we're doing tonight. But call out to them to say their name for validation.
I want to know if there is a famous actor, if any of the clears for famous actors by any chance.
Oh, you're trying to get a celebrity to come through.
That's right.
Okay. Let's see if the name Zach is looking for can come through.
You see an increase.
But multiplying it. 8,000 feet per second.
If someone here is, you tell me what character you are known for playing.
What was that? Sorry, Zach. Didn't hear you.
So you have a certain celebrity you want to come through.
Right. Like, I just want to know if they're president, what character are they known for playing on TV?
Okay. Can you tell us what actor and character Zach is looking to?
I already know.
For him, no hair.
Something about no hair?
No hair?
Is it a bald guy?
If it's who I'm thinking of, he had
The
hair.
Rock?
Nope. Shh. No guessing. But it's who if I think it is, he had hair. Or at least he looked like he did. Right, Zach?
Yep, that's right.
Shatner?
Shh, no guessing. And Shatner's alive. Don't knock on Kirk.
I'm not thinking.
Did he fly?
Well, he can make it look like he was flying, I guess.
Or let me. I'm gonna say, or it looked like he could climb up a wall.
Yeah.
Is that who I'm guessing?
Detective?
I just found.
Well, if it's who I think it is, they're getting warmer. In a way, he is the best detective.
Play charades with spirits.
Now, if I'm
Yeah, this is our
I'm not really hearing any names yet.
Let me see. Okay, so my guess is I'm gonna actually look it up here so I can play. I think I have a guess of who he's trying to get.
Your salvation, and
Oh, I think Jennifer.
What?
Wait a minute. What?
I'm not looking at the chat room right now.
I should be for.
This is who my guest of it is.
Singing is contagious. I'll sing too.
Adam West, Adam West.
That's who I was guessing.
Am I right, Zach?
Yeah, that's who I'm trying to contact.
Okay. Well, let's see. Now that we know.
I was really heartbroken by his passing. I grew up watching the reruns of Batman, and I was a Batman freak. So he was my first Batman because I got into that, and then the Michael Keaton movies came out when I was a kid. So can Adam West come through? Per Zachary's request.
Same bat time, same bat channel.
You hear me say it at the end of every show.
Holy Banshee box, Batman.
Does Adam West have any messages for everybody that he'd like people to remember him?
What you do. Nobody at all.
Chandra wants to know if you can say, "I'm Batman."
we are safe.
I'm glad you're safe.
You're safe.
the criminals, because they have
Something about the criminals.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure that was an Art Bell's voice that we're catching there. So.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Criminals.
Yeah. One last try for Adam West here, Zach. You call for him.
All right. Mr. West, are you currently present with us? Do you have a message for anybody here tonight?
We're all your fans.
They're not necessary to move you.
Danger. But let me point out something.
Sir Richard Pearson, famous astronomer.
All right. I don't think Adam's coming through for you, Zach.
Yeah.
I've noticed the Art Bell show goes through there a lot on the Banshee.
It does on anything that uses internet radio. You're going to get Art Bell a lot because why? He is Art Bell, and there's 30 years worth of shows out there playing on a billion different shoutcasts and iTunes and all these other internet stations. So I know his voice the moment I hear it. I go, nope, that's Art. That's not a ghost. When he dies, no, I hope never, but it's going to happen. When Art dies, people are like, I got Art Bell. No.
Oh, no.
You did not get Art Bell.
You got a rerun.
He does love the ham radio. I could totally see him trying on the other side, but
That's
we're not gonna be able to validate that one.
Okay. Should I shut this one down?
Yeah.
I think anytime you try to contact a dead celebrity, and if it's on the radio, that you'll most likely get something. That
especially if they
relates
just
to it.
passed.
Right.
You know. All
Because
right. Well, thanks for.
TMZ's playing it, the news is playing it, like like after a bombing or something, you know, people are like they're talking about the casualty. No,
Well,
it's
yeah,
on
of course
every
they are.
news station right now. That's
Yes.
just auto scan.
Yeah, that's why you can't trust it. You know, if they start telling you stuff that isn't something to be talked about in the report, if Adam West came in here and was started talking about when I was on Batman, Or maybe, I don't know. Or it gave us some information nobody knew.
They like hologram in your living room. They're like, psst, psst, and start saying stuff.
Boy, I would love for Adam West to come in. I would have killed to meet him. I have a number of friends that met him at conventions and stuff. I would have loved that. Well, thank you, Zach, for calling in. Anything else you wanted to say, or?
Well, just one last quick question, because I mean we did get a response one time with this, but
do we have a box on still? Hold on.
I got
Hold
the
on.
spirit.
I have mine. Hold on. I think mine.
Here you go.
It's really spaced out, so I don't know if it's.
Well, let's,
yep, there it is. This is the SCD-2 from Ghost Hunter Apps, the sequel.
Woohoo.
All right, go ahead and ask your question, Zach.
Okay, the cigar that I'm smoking, what country does the tobacco come from?
See, the spirits know their cigars.
Did he just say Adam?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, he did.
Adam West?
Adam West. Now Adam would come through?
Yeah.
See, it doesn't always necessarily have to be 30 seconds, Jason.
But like you said, you don't know.
Stuff shows up later. Yeah.
Celebrities are known to come late.
They're busy people.
A fashionable entrance, or how you say?
I don't know if they said what tobacco or what country was. What country was it for validation later?
Regular. It's American tobacco.
American tobacco. USA. Well, thank you, Zach, for calling in.
All right, thank you for allowing me to call in, everybody. Have a good night.
You too, bud. Talk to you later.
Have a good one, Zach.
All right, we still have another half hour. I didn't do a show break. I didn't do a show break because I want to give people time to call in, so we still got a half an hour. The ways to call in, I will say, is there's the phone line, which was popular when I was getting like 4 calls at a time, is 219-230-4444. That's the phone line you can call in on. There's the Skype IDs. If you want us to see you, there's a Soup live chat, 800 live chat. Let me turn this down while I say that. And then there's my other 2 Skype IDs, OOJBLAND00 or Paranormal Soup J Bland. You can call on any other one of those Skype IDs. And then, like I said, by phone, 219-230-4444. All right, we'll keep playing around and see if anybody else wants to call in. Please do, people. This is your chance. See if the spirits want to talk to you. I'll put my spirit box on here for a little bit. What I noticed about the SCD-2 is very spaced out. So you get a long period of time before it scans and catches something else.
And I think they did that on purpose.
Yes, they did. Yeah. And I kind of like that, It's like its own
That
kind of
way
noise gate.
Yeah, you don't have all the garble in the middle.
All right, we got a caller online. Who do we got?
And that.
I kind of like that, Oh, extinguish thy Facebook or radio.
Yeah, you don't have all the garble.
Hello?
Hi, do you have it playing in the background, us?
Oh, yeah, I do.
Yep, turn that off.
It down.
Yep, go ahead.
Sorry.
No, it's all right.
Whoops.
Got it? There we go. All right, who do we have on the phone?
Joanne.
Hi, Joanne. How you doing tonight?
Hi, Joanne.
Great. Hey, hi, Katrina.
Hi, forever friend.
Oh, we got a forever friend here. One of Katrina Cooper's forever friends. Well, thank you so much for calling in.
Yeah.
All right, Joanne. Were you at the Spirit Circle event? Were you local?
Yes, I was.
Oh, so did I meet you? I did, didn't I?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you sat down with me, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
Oh, I remember you. Oh, well, hey, thank you for calling in, Joanne.
It was pretty fascinating.
Yeah, I will eventually have some edit of that video. I'm waiting for a good video editing program, basically, before I can go through that and see if
I heard a couple of things.
Really? Will you
when
message
I listened
me?
back, yeah.
When you've listened back, message me what you heard, because sometimes I won't hear it because it's not relevant to me, but maybe it's relevant to you.
Well, I put some notes in. I just kind of jumped in and added notes.
Yeah, do it. Send them to me. I want to know. Tell me like the time when you hear them and that, and I will definitely look for it. So awesome. All right.
Okay.
So, who are we trying to communicate with? Don't say their name. Is it a family member?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. You can call out. You can say dad, mom, or sister, or whatever. But we're going to see if they can say their name for validation. Okay.
Okay.
So go ahead and call out to whoever you're trying to communicate.
Okay, to my daughter.
Can Joanne's daughter come through? Can you validate us first by telling us your name so Joanne knows it's you? Now, like I said, this app is spaced out quite a bit, so we might have to wait a second to hear something.
Oh, that's fine.
You are listening to Prime.
You do it enjoy being rich. I don't want to be rich. That kid took me.
Good, but I might try.
Can Joanne's daughter come through and tell us her name?
Precisely, and what?
Oh.
You are listening to Prime.
Keep getting that you're listening to. That's a shoutcast station. It keeps talking about it.
You ever do
Yeah,
the
I don't
update?
hear anything.
Did you get the Banshee box update? Are you ready to try that?
Me?
Yeah, I don't know if I have this updated or not.
Oh, I meant if you have the update to the SCD1 or SCD2 rather.
I probably don't.
Oh, I know.
Do you want to try, Bill?
With the Banshee box again?
Yeah, we can try the Banshee or whatever you want to throw at us. Or yeah.
Would you want to try just a regular Ghost Box radio?
You are listening to Prime.
Yeah. You want to try
Instead
that,
of an
Joanne?
app?
You want to just use a real radio?
Cool.
Okay. Yeah, we'll do that. We haven't done that yet tonight, so that's a great idea.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Instead of an app.
We got another caller on the other Skype line here. Hopefully this is the first time I get to test out. Who do we have on the line here?
Okay, Joanne's still on the line. Do you want to try the other caller?
Oh, I got Joanne. Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's the other caller?
It's Love Peace Paranormal.
Oh, hey, Love.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Hey, Lori.
Hi.
Hi,
How you doing? I actually get to see Lori.
Hi.
You guys can't, but I can see her on my
Hi.
phone. How you doing, Lori? So we got two people on.
Hi.
Just hold on there for a second, Lori. We're gonna let and see if Joanne can get some communication. Then we're gonna move to you. Okay?
Brave. I can't see you guys.
No, you wouldn't be able to see us. Do you hear us?
I'm gonna go to her.
Oh, delay.
Might be a delay on it.
Yeah.
Turn on the Ghost Box?
Yeah, go for it. All right, Joanne, I want you to try to communicate with them again. I call out to your daughter, right?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna try one more time.
It's
before you say
hard
her name.
not to say the name.
I know. I just call out your daughter, and then we'll try with you calling out to them.
This is your chance. You can talk to us. Go on, open up and talk to us. You're so good at it.
Can Joanne's daughter come through and say her name?
Help!
Did it say daughter?
It sounded like daughter.
It was a man's voice, but I thought I heard it say daughter.
I thought I heard daughter, but I'm not sure.
I'm not sure. I might have heard her name, but I couldn't tell if it was the lady talking.
There's nobody else talking but the Spirit Box apps. All right, go ahead and tell us the name.
It's Aaron.
Aaron.
Aaron?
Yeah, that's what she thought. She might have heard Aaron
Yeah.
come through. Okay.
I thought it was the lady that works with you.
No, nobody else.
I've been quiet. I've been muted.
Nobody else was talking.
Oh, no, it wasn't you now that I hear your voice. Yeah, you'll have to
Yeah, I
listen
think
back
so.
on that.
Yeah, we'll have to listen. All right, call out to Aaron. Ask her another question that would be valid. It would be a good validation question, so you know it's her.
Oh, I'm sorry. This is so hard to think of a question.
I know.
Can Aaron come through and?
Aaron, what fell on the floor? What did you knock on the floor after you died? You wanted it at your funeral.
We lost Lori Love Peace on the other line. There might be problems with that line. It's the first time I got to test it out. There might be too much delay for her. So, Lori, if you're listening, call back on the one of the other lines. I'll give him in a second. Aaron, can you tell us what you knocked on the floor after you died?
Well, any one of the things that you knocked on the floor,
So you
Aaron.
had a number of things after her death.
Well, she did a lot of stuff. She did a whole lot of stuff.
Can you tell us what you knocked on the floor? So Joanne knows it's you?
Aaron, how was your funeral?
I know. All right. Well, if we have to listen back, what would be some of the things she had knocked down if we're trying to find?
She knocked over a ceramic paper holder that she painted. She knocked that on the floor. I found out later there was a box at this funeral parlor that we could have put it in a case. And then she also knocked a bracelet that she gave me out of like the place that I had it. It fell and dropped on the floor. And she had like the coolest funeral in the world.
How old was she?
It was very unusual. But
How old was she when she passed away?
32.
Sorry about that. I got Laura Lee hopefully on hold on the other line. You still there?
What?
Oh.
What was that?
Oh, that's Lori. Hold on a second, Lori.
Oh, I thought that was something other.
Okay,
Oh, there. I just got sound back.
Okay, sorry, Joanne. We got Lori on hold. I'm still figuring out this new call-in stuff. So,
Okay. Do you want me to let Lori take a turn?
we will here in a second. I just want to know, how old was your daughter when she died?
32.
Oh, it's way too young. Well, I'm sorry for your loss, and hopefully maybe we got a message that came through we'll hear on playback later.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Thank you, Joanne.
Bye.
You have a great night.
Bye, honey.
Bye, sweetie.
Bye-bye.
Now we should have Lori. You there, Lori?
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. Okay, cool. I was able to figure out how to put you on hold so I could have it. So, okay. Now it's your turn, Lori. We're going to see if the spirits want to talk to you. Rob, did you want to try again?
Sure.
So what do you have on?
We don't have anything on yet. What do you have, Rob? What do you got on the menu?
No. Banshee?
Got the Spiritus running right now.
He's got the Spiritus running right now. Or will be here in a second.
All right, Spiritus. We heard you say love earlier. Were you talking about Lori?
I think I heard Lauren.
Do you have a particular person you're trying to communicate with tonight, Lori?
Yes and no.
Yes and no. Well, I want you to focus on somebody you'd want to come through. And then I want you to try to get them to validate somehow.
Okay.
So do you have a particular person in mind?
Hi.
Yes, I do.
Okay. I want you to call out to them without saying their name the best way you can. If it's a relative, that's easy. If it's not, it's kind of hard to call out to them. But try to get them to say their name as first step of validation.
What's my nickname that you called me when I was a kid?
No. What is?
Oh my God.
Did you hear it?
Did it say bean?
I thought I heard bean, yeah.
Yep.
But it didn't
Are
mean
you
anything to me.
serious?
So is bean?
Good. That's the nickname.
Bean.
Yes.
Do you have permission to start calling you Bean? No, I'm joking. I'm joking.
No.
What's up, Bean? Cool
Yeah.
beans.
My dad used to call me Bean.
Oh.
Call me Bean, Jelly Bean.
All right. So you think maybe we might get your father to come through? Can your father say his name to verify it to Lori?
Or if she had a nickname for him, maybe.
Oh, that'd be. Did you have a nickname for your dad?
Was that Bob or Pop?
No.
But it just said Bob, but because we get Bob all the time. But it said it right after you said it, so I don't know.
Bob.
So, do you have any something else that would be a good validation question? Don't tell us it until we give it a chance to tell us. But another good validation question that you would know, only your dad would know. I know your brain goes blank, right?
Yeah.
I know. Childhood memory or something, but it's got to be something he could, it's probably not easy for him to communicate, but something they could come out with one or two words with.
So, spirits, if Lori's dad's here or anybody else that knows her, can you say something that only she would know?
Is it person?
It's a person. So you want him to say a name?
I heard person. I heard person. That's
Oh. Just think about what you would have to hear to go, that's my dad.
What did I call you, Dad?
There you go.
Wait.
You say Pop?
Well, now I did.
Yep.
Or Pop.
Yes. Hi.
Keep talking. See if you can draw him in.
Dad, did you say that you found Jimmy?
No.
Elsie's not here, and then my spirits and ghosts want to say hi, love, peace.
Yeah.
Say Kendra.
I don't know. We'd have to hear it on playback. It said something. I don't know if it said Kendra.
Means
Cool beans. Remember I said cool beans
Cool
earlier?
beans.
And it said it?
Is that what it just said?
Yes. Oh my
So-
God. I'm almost
Anybody
positive
want to
on
talk
that
to
one.
me? You can go to Jason's and talk to me. Or who at Rob's house.
It's Rob.
Yep.
Go to Rob's house and you can talk to me.
Good old St. Augustine, Florida. I wish I could go down to Rob's house.
Wish you all could come here.
Say Lori.
Any spirits have any messages for Lori?
Did it say Lori? I don't know.
He's listening.
said we're listening. Keep talking to him,
Ooh,
Lori.
you singing?
Mm-hmm.
Bye.
Bye. No. You're usually talkative with me all the time. Jeez.
How often do you experiment with, you do spirit box sessions, Lori?
Oh, singing's back. It depends. I've been slowing down with it, but before I used to do it like once a week.
That's pretty much for me, or it's once a month for me, so.
Yeah, it kind of freaked me out. I put the Banshee on and tested it, and what came through freaked me out because it said I found Jimmy, and that's my brother's name. Did I say Dad?
Keep talking to him.
Yeah,
See, we
that
got a little bit of
Banshee,
time
yeah.
left. I'll give you about another couple minutes here.
No, yes.
Keep talking to him, Lori.
Anybody want to talk to me? Who's here wants to talk with me? Go to Rob's house.
Hi. Hi.
Hi.
Sarah?
Yeah, I heard
Sarah? Yes, she comes to my house recently. I've heard that a couple times here. Hi, Sarah. How are you, Sarah?
Oh,
Lewis? Yes, Lewis is in my house as well.
Rob. You just heard my name.
Rob and Doug. Hi, Lewis and your name? And Sarah. Anybody else want to talk? Want to say hi, love? What? They usually sing on the Spiritist to me, like, a lot.
Who's here that has a message for Lori?
Words. Boys. Ooh.
This is my name.
Whoa,
in a really
did
deep
that say
voice.
Jason?
In a
It was
really
all
deep voice.
Jason.
Can you say my name without the creepy voice?
Yeah. Right.
That's creepy.
Well, Lori, thank you for calling in. I'm going to give a chance to see if we got one more caller that wants to get in. But thank you so much for finally calling in again.
It's cool.
Bye, Lori.
Have a great night, hon.
Hi, Lori.
All right, we can probably take one more caller.
Yeah.
If they do it quick. It's 219-230-4444. Don't do the Paranormal Soup, Jay Bland. I don't know if that was working right because we had trouble with Lori on that one. The OOJBLANDOO Skype ID or Soup Live Chat 800 Live Chat. Jeff's all lonely there waiting for a caller. But you got to do it quick. We only got a few minutes left. Well, we got 9 minutes left. You still running it?
Yep.
The spirits have any messages for Justin? We got Justin here. Or Katrina?
Just to say my name would be cool.
I was just recently at a residential case here in Ohio over the weekend. If I got anything from that, that would be interesting.
Ooh, any of the spirits that were at the residential case that he was doing, this would have been in Ohio, I assume, right?
Right.
Could come through, have any messages for Justin. And I will say this, too. We have lots of people in the chat room, and I swear they know who's in the chat room. Oh, missed call. Somebody tried calling me, and it lost connection.
Wow.
Really low.
Same voice.
That was weird.
Another Rob.
Rob and Jason.
I'm all good. Katrina, you don't want him to say it like that, right? Or you just want him to say it?
Really? Katrina.
Yeah.
Carissa.
It's so funny now.
Which one, Carissa? The Jason.
Take
Spirits, tell us who my guests are going to be next week.
Mike.
Mike?
No.
It might be. He might.
Can you hear me?
We hear you. The really low voice, creepy voice.
Can someone say Katrina's name for her, too, before we wrap down? That'd be so awesome. Please. Just one Katrina.
Justin.
Did you say Justin? It's like, no, I'm going to say Justin because I haven't said Justin's name yet.
Or Justin.
Go ahead and email me the Powerball numbers, please.
Exactly. Exactly.
That's one thing that they're not so good on the future stuff.
Not at all.
It's just the stuff that's happened.
Not meant to be.
Okay, Spirit, since you've said my name a few times, can you tell me the name of the person in my house that's been talking to you all this week? You've said her name like 100 times.
Beth?
All right.
That is.
Carissa's making me laugh. Good night, Carissa.
Any messages for Jennifer Malik before we go? She's in the chat room.
Didn't some say Chris?
Well, it would be Keith Weldon and Carissa Simpson next Sunday.
Oh, interesting, because I heard Chris.
Oh, you heard Chris?
Yeah, I don't think she goes by Chris. It's got to be Carissa.
Sometimes it's hard for them to get the whole word out, though.
True.
Yeah, because I usually call people by what's her name.
What's her name? It just applies to everybody.
What's her face?
You only got a couple minutes left, Spirits.
Okay, Spirits, we're about to wrap it up. So if you have any messages for anybody, now's
I got to
the
be up
time.
at 6:30 a.m. tomorrow. My butt's got to get to bed soon.
Oh, no.
Can they say Nicole in the chat room's name?
Oh. Or anyone else in the chat room.
Mm-hmm.
Just heard Evan.
Yeah.
I don't think we have an Evan. But who knows? We might. Could be on Late Night in the Midlands Radio Network. There could be an Evan. I don't listening right now. How you doing, Evan? Or is that Evan trying to come through?
Like water.
Like water.
Yeah, did.
Before we go, can you tell me where Mary is or Mary Lands is? Does anybody know? Has Jamie Jones been by her?
Ooh, that's like a yes.
Is he close by?
Somebody thought they heard earlier Zach Baggins in there, so I don't know what that was about. But
Well,
all right, Spirits, can you say goodbye? Can you say it really clearly? Say goodbye. On three. We're gonna do it. 1, 2, 3. Say goodbye. No. It's got to be right at. It got to be within a
See ya.
see ya. Oh yeah, be a smart ass about it. Okay.
He said, "Why are you telling me what to do?"
Right.
Ooh.
Did she say already said it or said?
Well, yeah, they did say goodbye more than a few times tonight.
Yeah, she's like, I already said it.
Like some snotty teenager. All right, spirits. I'm saying goodbye. Good night, spirits.
All right. Good night, spirits. Thanks for talking with us.
Well, thank everyone tonight. It was really it. It was the most phone calls. I got to count how many people called in. I can't think of it off the top of the head, but it's probably the most people that have called in now. I think we broke our call-in record tonight, which was awesome. I loved it.
I think so.
You deserve it.
Didn't get Laura Lee in. It's the first night I hadn't heard her, but man, I know she might not have had a chance to call in tonight because we had at least 5 people.
Plus, it's the open lines night, and so there's not really someone to ask. She doesn't like to talk to whatever.
Yeah, and she doesn't want to fry our equipment. But yeah, it was like right off when we started, I had 3 people trying to call in on the phone line. I'm like, oh, this is my first time using this. I don't know what to do. We had to switch them over at 3 different calls, and I'm like, oh my god, I don't know what to do. How do I do this? And then I got the other phone line. Lori called in. Lori Love Peace earlier, and I think that one might not work. Now that I finally had somebody call in on it, darn it. I think there's too much.
I shared the show around on my stuff too, so that might be where the new ones came from, maybe.
Awesome. I knew one of them was Joanne. We did that Spirit Circle event in South Bend, and she's a forever friend of Katrina here. And I got to meet her, and I had told people at that event, I'm like, call in, on Sunday, because everybody, Rick Bunch turned and said, okay, well, we got the live. You had to come up and tell people about it. And I said, you can come up, and we'll see if the spirits want to talk to you. And there was this whole line of people. Like in front of my table. I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna get all these people. I'm like, shoot. And my wife's like, they're kicking you out. It's time to go. So I was like, everybody, if you didn't get a chance, call into the show, and we'll get your chance to talk to the spirits. So thanks everybody to call the show. I do have to go to bed early, so we do need to get this show on the road to the end. Thank you, Justin, for joining us tonight. It was awesome to have another investigator here with us. Thank you, Katrina. You're my forever friend. I love you to death.
Love you too.
We got to get you on the show again as a guest. Got to do that soon. Thank you, Bill, Rab, Jamie, Jeff. Thank you, guys. Next week, Chill Seekers, Keith Weldon, Krista Simpson. We're going to talk about their investigations they've been doing lately and some of their upcoming episodes for Chill Seekers. So that'll be next Sunday. Same bad time, same bad channel, 10 p.m. to midnight. See you guys next Sunday.
Bye, everybody. Bye, Jeannie. Love you.
Bye, everyone.
Good night.
Have a good night.
Bye.